Oi, oi. Flat Earth British, Martin speaking. Hi guys, 62 waiting. Thanks so much for waiting. It's good to be back. Like I said, I will come back and have a hangout for you. There's me. Yay. Hi history. Oh, I enjoyed your last video. It was really cool. So we got your history, Captain Kirk. I'm not getting Gallagher's to load at all, Captain Kirk, like hardly any of them for some reason. It's just a blank page. It's a bastard, really, because, you know, I show a lot of Gallagher's, don't I? So who we got here? Essay, hi. So, good to see you, mate. Michael, hiya. So, it's absolutely freaking pissing down in South Wales. It's a beautiful end to the night, actually. Nice bit of heavy rain. So what am I doing? Why am I here? Good question. To hang out with you guys, have a look at the utter insanity that's going on in the world, because everything's gone, like as I said last night on my post, to shit in a handbag, hasn't it? Hi, Hedleyman. Oggy, oggy. And they keep, like, you know, trying to detract your mind, don't they, with utter bullshit and carnage constantly. So the latest one that we're getting bombarded with at the moment is the I don't even know if it's a real prospect of this King John the Turd. So I've been watching videos of him, this Greg, King called Greg. This will call him Reb, King Reb. Ridiculous. Anyway, so I watched a few videos of his. He was on Red Ice Radio and a few others. He's well read. He knows a bit, but he's not like deep, and he's missing bits. And I noticed he got confused easy. Plus, he was not covering his own bullshit correctly. So the rumor is. Well, we'll ask the actual real participants later. Yeah, we'll find out what really is going down, guys. Okay, we'll actually ask Queen, and we'll ask Queen's consort, Thumbikins, what is going down, guys? Yeah, because they can obviously know, because it's them. We'll find out from the horse's mouth whether or not, right, the richest woman in the world that controls probably everything, owns everything, is going to have a guy, right, that looks like a dodgy second-hand car salesman. All hail King John the Turd. They can't, in all seriousness, guys, I try to look at it like if there was any reality in this, would this be a real scenario that this guy, this Kiwi guy, would actually be on the throne of Britain and have the whole of the empire? It seems like Twilight Zone, but you never know. Things are insane. A History Gallagher app. You have to check that out later. No, I can't get any Gallagher's to load. It's been the last week. I thought I'd wait a day or two until it clears, but no, it's not happening. So let's have a look. Hi, Mark Beaver. Easy, Jammer. Yeah, easy, brother. I hope everything's good with you. Yeah, we're also going to probably have a think about, I've got a bit of a story to tell you all anyway, about how I became a Brugami master. Not many know. I don't share the details of my life because they're quite mind-blowing. But we're going to get to that a bit later. So, wronged up. You're all coming in. Here's Rudy and Marley. New King, old story. Yeah, we all seen, somebody said earlier, did you see that John Candy movie where the same scenario happened? I'll have to play my chat back. Was it Uncle Buck? No, that wasn't Uncle Buck. That was a different film. But I know that John Candy film, exactly the same scenario happened. But, if it's wrapped up in some old Asian, which was, in my mind, bullshit in the first place, because remember, we just pulled apart real antiquity and had nothing to do with the history books, because the history books is a chronology of royal families and their battles. Okay, you don't find, like, the ordinary man in a fucking history book, because they don't make it to the history books. And it's, as we know, the Jesuits have got their hands on history and they lay it out their way. So he may have some, you know, found, you know, through his looking into his family tree that way back he may be something to do with the royal family, and he can overthrow them and all of that. But you know, the king and the queen, like, you know, Thumbikins and Queenykins, you know, they have people fucking bumped off, guys. Yeah, did you see King David, Diana? What happened to that? Yeah, and that's because she went off with an Arab dude and was going to have a little Arab baby, and they were, oh no, not in the British monarchy. She gotta go. Send her to that island. Yeah, probably never killed her anyway. Because if she was dead, her sons, as in the possible new king and antichrist, Wilhelm, King Wilhelm, King Wilhelm and Katie. So yeah, so basically the story is, right, guys, is the imposters, the Phoenician imposters, the, you know, Queen Victoria basically, and her cronies, took out Tartaria, victory, as in Queen Victoria over Tartaria, victory over Tartaria. Make up the history books, the history and the education system. I made a post last night where I show you how they used the British education system to brainwash people in Africa and basically, you know, suppress their civilization, put it to what it is now. You know, before then it was all riches, there was no poverty, you know, and this is what it does. You know, this is like, you know, they copy the British system, don't they? You know, the law system, the Phoenician system is copied worldwide. You see the same court in, no matter where you are, Australia or America, it's the same bullshit, all practicing the same bullshit, the same kangaroo courts world over, you know. I'll have a talk to you about what's happening in my area. Hi, Psilocybin 9, awesome to see you. William and the Spanish Juan Carlos. Yeah, you know. But, you know, they're all related, you know, the Dutch royal family, I suppose, and they're all pretty much imposters. I was thinking about it today, like, you know, about the, you know, how the French, you know, people, for example, fit in the story, you know, and they are like full Phoenician, and their attitude as well, you know, they, you know, no offense to French people, British people do exactly the same, but they do think they got this superiority complex going on, don't they? And that's the Phoenician, isn't it? You know. So yeah, we've been having a good old discoveries this week. So looks like, yeah, it looks like him. Discoveries galore this week, and basically they're going to continue to come as well. So brace yourself; it's going to be absolutely fucking epic on Flat Earth British. Okay, it's it's going to be different. I'm going to show you with that. We have been working tirelessly. This is why I'm off a lot of the time, is because of doing like crazy research and cramming to you know, do epicness. So let me know in chat. There's 154 of you in chat. Do you, Indigo, what did that? The Duke is dead. Do you think, in all reality, during a pandemic, in my mind, this is a great reset, and, you know, in my mind, that, you know, this is like the early stages of something really fucking terrible on the way, and that's why I'm looking to run away. Because things are not good. You know, these protests are all good and well, you know, but I just don't see the sense in it, guys. I really don't see the sense in any of that. I don't see what it achieves. All it does is draw the attention to a dialectic, especially with this everyone for this psyop in America. You know, I was thinking about it. You know, this guy, this Floyd. Okay, I was running it through in my mind, thinking, how difficult would it actually be to kill a person by pressing their larynx into the pavement? You know, the larynx would have to be completely flat and shut. And that's not what we're seeing on that imagery. And you don't see in post-mortem either, you know. And then you look into it, and there's like little clues, especially by his weird pervy industry of the past, that he may have been something to do with acting and stuff, you know. But regardless, anyway, because he's just played brother against brother, sister against sister, the worst thing in the fucking world. I can't believe anybody has fell for it. It's just beyond a joke. So people, they'll go in their thousands with a rip-roaring applause. This was sent to me today by my friend Mel. She went to one of these Black Things Matter marches in A lot of people, but not for Corona, not for the New World Order takedown, not for all our liberties. These people are just for a government dialectic. They want them there. That's why there's no trouble. So I'll just show you that. There's Nottingham today. So lots of people, a lot of people. They're doing the same in all these British cities. I'm wondering who's organising them all, you know. But they, you know, when they announce them publicly and stuff, that they was infiltrated, you know, just rent a crowd and, you know, agent provocateurs. This has happened in all of these affairs, you know. It's just, it's not a workable thing, you know. We found this out in the past with, you know, Occupy Wall Street and all of these other protests. They are infiltrated. Every time you see an image of one of these disturbances, you can guarantee there's a whole load of fucking cameramen there on your news feed today. Oh, it's a terrible day in London. There's never mind the people, fuck the people. A whole load of officers being injured. And when you look, it's a screaming fucking policewoman in front of about 20 paparazzi or cameramen. It's so set up. Here's one for you guys. The new Corona post-world can go and fuck itself. I'm not going to be part of it. I don't care what it costs. And I mean that, guys, okay? In my city, where I got to get the fuck out of, right? Because it's kicking off really bad here. I'll explain all now. In Cardiff, coronavirus post-lockdown city centre plans. They basically are going to replace the pavements or paving slabs with smart paving slabs. Basically, so they can have cameras in them, I guess, for maybe pervy cameras to look up your skirts, who knows, or a pavement telling you, oh, hey, bitch, stand in your place. If you don't want to do what you're told because it's a fucking pavement, I guess Robocop will walk down the street and, you know, zap your ass. So, yeah, Cardiff. Pavements that tell your ass off. Oh, hail Geo Shifter. Hey, Geo, I was looking in Rupty chat the other day, looking at the protests, whatever, and you were there. There was a couple of people I knew in there, actually. It was really good. Oh, hail Geo Shifter. Smart pavement is insane ideal. I can't be digging that. I can't be having a fucking pavement telling me what to do. I'm in so much trouble with all of this, guys, because the thing is, I've been living my life like this all the time since I was a little kid. I mean, I haven't been able to do as I'm told. To me, in my mind, it didn't really matter because I was a good person. I wasn't going to do anything bad. Mischievous, yeah, a little bit of a troublemaker maybe, but not bad, not malicious, not, you know, no bad intent in anything that I think. This is not what I'm about. So I don't recognize them anyway. So yeah, the scenario of all hail King John the Turd. Has Queenie been removed? Well, people are sending me pictures of the gates, like Bill Gates. Hi, Mary, good to see you. Or the windows are all boarded up. So we'll have to find out on the horse's mouth a little bit later whether this shit go down. Okay, because I don't trust it. So yeah, did you see that rain just now, Mary? Wasn't it brilliant? I know, I love a bit of rain. So yeah, this week I've been a victim of crime. I had some scummy fucking junkies trying to rob my van. So I put a sign on the van and I booby-trapped the van, okay? On the head be here, it's not my fault. Anyway, so it's been kicking off every night. A couple of nights ago, I said on a vlog, and I put it on my Facebook, a massive reaction. They took a young girl away, 20 police, needed 20 police and a helicopter to take a young, small girl of about 20-year-old away in a van, and they were sort of strangling her and on top of her. And we were worried of her safety. You can't trust the fucking police. What are they doing? So that was that night, 2-3 nights ago. Last night, my son is on walkie-talkie. You're not going to believe this, Dad. He said, but every street, and he lives 2 streets away when he left here, is full of police. And the helicopter was above. And he said, and they're just like, it's like a riot. They're just arresting everyone. I don't know if they're just arresting the local drug cartel or something like that. But it is very, very much on top at night around shit. Yeah, you can hear screaming, you can hear bangs. And it's like, is that a fucking gun? You know, it's like it's a firework. It's 3 fucking morning, so it's like really hairy. Night is really eerie. So that's just in the suburbs. You know, I can't imagine what it's like for people in the city with, you know, the centres being looted and stuff. But this was always our worry, wasn't it? You know, in my head, I'd never had to worry about all of their bullshit because I knew in my heart, okay, that all would be okay. But the reaction of people, I've been warning every single one of you about since the very beginning, is how people react when they're scared. They're scared for themselves, they're scared for their children, and they just had their futures taken. So they're in a bit of an apocalyptic, I got nothing to lose fucking mindset. That's really, really fucking dangerous, guys. Think about it. And how many people are thinking like that? A lot. A lot, guys. You know, nothing to lose. You never take me alive, copper sort of attitude to a lot of people to come. I'm telling you now. And as it gets worse, but you will. You wait till the winter comes. That's when we're going to be in trouble. As soon as the winter comes. And then strange alignments and everything else. I think December, I don't think we'll be having a Christmas. Not that I have one anyway. So let's have a look. There's 200 odd of you watching. Thank you for joining. Please share this out. Topics today include me being a silly sausage by entertaining you with some of my entertainment things. We may have a bit of music, I'm not sure. Let me just call my friend. And the insanity of this guy who gets very, very fucking confused, who's going to be taking all the wealth of the empire, and I guess like Queenie will be off to an island beginning with E, maybe, I don't know. So I found something today mind-blowing, absolutely fucking mind-blowing. Hi Vertic, and I'll show you on my next post in a day or two. A set of paintings from I guess the 1700s, early 1700s. But the one painting shows people being hunted and having their adrenal gland removed in the woods in a painting. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Extracting adrenochrome from this woman who's laying dead, and there's another guy chasing another one with a spear, and they chuck the kidneys to a dog to prepare the dogs. I'm like, holy fuck, this stuff is real. It's been happening with the elites all along. There's another guy in the painting. He's like, no, I'm not part of this. I'm not part of this. And yeah, 1766 New Age. Yeah, you're hippie shake. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I'll show you on my next vlog though, because I've never seen anything like it. And it's, you know, it's a middle, you know, work at that era. I wonder if there's an entire school exposing there for what they get up to. I bet there is. So, a second, please. Drink. So all you're doing, it's been fucking super weird the last week, and everybody's falling into what I didn't want them to fall into. I'm like, oh no, please don't believe that. Please don't believe that. Oh, they have. Oh, so many people are going to get hurt. This is not good at all. I mean, he needs one letter with a fucking gun, and then a whole load of people get hurt, arrested, carted off. In my mind, the old laws, what we used to have, okay, before this bullshit went down, no longer exist, and they never ever will again, guys. They're inventing new laws daily. Now they're saying on the new insane fucking news feed with this guy with the Hancock, why can't they have anyone charismatic for the fucking end of the world anyway? Somebody biblical, yeah? Instead of Trump, who, if Hitler was a really, really bad person, which I doubt because he was a bit of an animal rights campaigner, so he had a hat. But Trump, he brings Nazism into a whole new realm. I mean, this guy is a super motherfucking crazy person, and he will kill everybody if he can. And who he works for, he says as well. So what you won't see too much is about the Queen in the mainstream media, will you? So according to them, everything's okay, but things have been stirring with the royals, haven't they? You know, you got like exposed yesterday, okay? So Prince Andrew, okay, who was always into little girls. He was into Kustak when she was fucking, I don't know, 14. And there seemed it was all along back in the 70s, you know, that was, you know, just the thing. Because Benny Hill was on a telly, it was okay. Anyway, so he's been done with this other 4-year-old anyway. So we know he's a pedo. We know he goes to Epstein's Island. He's a right dodgy motherfucker. Anyway, 300,000 pounds of taxpayers' money to pay for his beefy bodyguard so no one slaps him about in the street when he's on his own, right? So oogles and oogles of money to pay for them, okay? I have never been into the royals. In fact, I'm like a bit of a, if I was into nationalism, I would be a fucking Welsh nationalist. If I was, which I'm not because I don't believe in borders and shit. But for the same token, I would be. I do love Wales. But, you know, this bullshit of royal families, I didn't vote for them. I don't like them. And I always sit down. In my household in Wales, right, in the 1970s, when television finished at 12 o'clock, okay, you had basically the national anthem playing at the end of your day, and then there was a little white dot you could watch for maybe half an hour. I'm Matthew Davis, but basically, we in my household, it was if you didn't run up and switch the telly off before the national anthem started, you would have really bad luck the next day. So it was imperative. There was a lot of smacked toes on the table. Getting to that telly fucking quick, I can tell you. So yeah, we've been really into Queens and stuff in Wales anyway. And you know, we're a principality. Apparently we got like Charles, and you know, Charles pops in these villages local. I got a photograph in my room, and then with my sister hanging out in a village playing Doylan. Don't know what's going on there. Maybe they're all witches. And he was like looking at my nephew Alfie. He's like, "Hello, I go to meet you." Photograph. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So Charles, okay, they're not going to let him be king because basically he's in the greenhouse all of the time talking to his cactuses and touching up his plants. You know, he's a very strange individual. Okay, he's like a little boy in his mind. So Charles, they can't have the other one, Edward, because he's a complete fucking oaf. So the only ones left then, it went down to William. And people have been saying for years, William is the Antichrist. I can assure you, he is not the Antichrist. He might be a fucker because he's royal, but I don't think he's the Antichrist. I think that is, you know, I think that's someone else. Okay. And that leaves Hewitt's brat, that little ginger bastard, which I don't really mind. Now he's fucking got away from him, gone to America with that slapper, what's her name, Suits, the other one, and and they're gone to live in LA, and they don't want no more money, and they don't want no more adrenochrome supply because people have been noticing their black eyes, okay, publicly. So they basically been cut off. So they're up to America. So there's been, you know, weird stuff happening in the royal household, but we'll find out of it's all true soon. Okay. So 257 you watching. Did you watch my vlog last night, guys? Yeah. See what I'm proposing about Stafford? Yesterday I posted, basically I was about 5 hours sat in front of the computer. I did all like, you know, sorting my shit out on the vlog, you know, presentation wise, go through it. And then I recorded for 2 hours and it never recorded. The volume wasn't on, never switched it on. So I was like, I got to do it again. And I said, never give up. Giving up is for losers, and I'm not doing that. The Queen is out and King John is in, Nicholas. Yeah, it's all hearsay. Is he real? Is he real though? Is it? If she still got the yeomen at Buckingham Palace, or if she got the whatever the New Zealand equivalent of yeomen, maybe they bring their own army over. Who even knows? Yeah, Trump hates your American asses. I'm telling you now. He's going to bring 10,000 troops over from Germany to kick the shit out of you in the streets. I wouldn't bother with all. I'd plan something else. It'd be clandestine and clever. At war, guys. Some food at war. Yeah, yeah. Fucking epic. Gurkhas are fucking epic, Squirrel. Do you know in World War II, do you know the Gurkhas, right? They jumped out of planes without parachutes, and they thought it was just something to do for the Queen. Like, you know, they were told by the British, like, oh no, you could have had parachutes. It was really kind of you to jump without them. And they were going, spat, spat. I used to have a Gurkha knife before everything became completely illegal, even climbing a ladder. Sikhs too, bloody awesome. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They Bengal Lancers, fucking epic. Yeah, yeah, I know they did lots for the Empire. They kicked ass, but you know, The Empire was evil, guys. They went and tortured good people. British fucking, not us British people, because I'm part of British, but you know, I speak for British people when we know that the elites, the toffs, and the other half, ain't worth a light. They're not worth pissing on if they were on fire. Fuck them. Anyway, that's what I said. Who sent a message a minute? Hi Leroy, what's happening? What's happening in Philly? Is it heating up there? I hope not. I hate to see all these things, fucking disturbance and shit. It's like a horror film, you know. It's like the whole world spiraling into chaos because of the media virus. It's like, what? There's no reality in anything, guys. Everyone's feeling fantastic. It's really nuts. I'm Welsh, born in Britain. Yeah, but I do consider myself British, Indigo. I've had this problem for years. It's like, why didn't you call yourself Flat Earth Welsh? Well, Wales is actually in Britain. That makes me British. AKA, I'm in Britain. Which I am. I'm going to be English to be British. Anyway. So, yeah, still on lockdown, guys. I can't go very fast. Breaking my fucking heart. Can't go do things and do my usual shit. It's heartbreaking, but there you go. I'm sure one day it'll all be over. Yeah, white Asian step gang. Yeah, I see with race and all of that. See, I don't really, you know, recognize it as a word. I think that's introduced by the Phoenicians. You know, where are we racing to exactly? On a blind alley, they got us in, so that doesn't matter, does it? It's just people, isn't it? I just see people. It doesn't matter where they're fucking from. It's just really, really weird how people think. It's all programming and brainwashing. You undo all of that thinking. Anyway, excusez-moi. Yeah, I put a little tiny bit of tune on, copyright free, while I just write a quick message. We are tribal. Yeah, Liddy, we are tribal. We're in the same tribe. I noticed that. This is why we recognize one another. We're like fam. This is what it's all about. The Angels. Yeah, people have said about the Anglo tribe called the Angels. There's loads of things about early Britain, but it's definitely Phoenician. And I think it's associated with tin. Yeah, tin, like Brit tin. 2 secs. Right. Fuck knows what that was. Now, Jason Robinson, how you doing? What are you saying? No, it's just I just read that, and all I see is Phoenician words coming back at me with spells invoked, and that's the fact of it all. You just can't look at it; it's really dangerous. So, protest is a cure for Corona. Yeah, nobody's thinking about any Corona anymore. They're thinking about that, aren't they? It's fucking ridiculous. I suppose they're only doing it, you know, out of good, you know, good intent, like, you know, because they don't know any better and they just fall into dialectic. People don't give things much thought. People are like, you know, they just go with the crowd, don't they? And they do what everyone else is doing. You know, if the whole world went flat tomorrow and they told you on the news, yeah, people would like, even if the hardcore globe earther would say, oh, yeah, it's flat. I knew all the time. Because people would just, you know, keep up with the Joneses, go with the flow. So fucking shallow. So, give me a second. What I'm going to do soon is I'm going to try a little bit of breakgammon and tell you a story of how I became a master. Now, breakgammon is actually like origami, but it's actually with bread. Okay, I've made some stunning things over the years, and the beauty of breakgammon is you can make your model, okay, and then you can toast it after to prolong its life. What are you saying, Dirt Love? Status quo. Oh, I was in the Quo army. I fucking loved the Quo back in the day. Quo, whoa, whoa. Vertic, my heritage is Norwegian. Tanya Joy, we're nearly cousins. I'm Estonian. Father was from Tallinn. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm a Farquhar. I'm a mix. Hi, Mish. Beware the mice. Yeah, the mice might rule the world, Peter. They did in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Piers Gregg may be legit as an historical narrative. Well, like history at this stage of the game. I watched your video. What are your thoughts on the matter? That's what you got me thinking about it. Is the world that bizarre? They would have somebody that inept to basically rule, you know, the world? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. They used to have high-end intellectuals, didn't they? People that could manipulate the masses and stuff. And this guy, not that he seems to have an agenda, but he gets confused easy, and he's really low level of information too. He knows stuff. Don't get me wrong. I heard some of the stuff. It's like, oh, he knows that. He knows that. But he said absolutely nothing. You know, came as a surprise. Nothing new. And it was all like just fucking wishy-washy, watery stuff. God help us if that's the case. But they did this before, you know. They had a psyop back in the 1600s, 1660s, the both English civil wars, where the monarchy's taken out. Charles II is decapitated, apparently, by fucking Oliver Cromwell. And Oliver Cromwell's this, like, you know, a Puritan from, I believe, Cambridge. And he raises an army, the New Model Army, takes out the monarchy, closes Parliament, chops off his head, and then everybody makes him Lord Protector. He's like, no, man, I don't want to be king. Yeah, don't fuck that shit. No, I just, we got out with the kings when I chopped his head off, type of thing. So they made him Lord Protector, and then it's like, oh, well, this sucks. You know, he don't actually do anything. He never, like, you know, going out on, you know, wavy things. I'm the queen, sort of stuff. So like a couple of years later, they got rid of him as Lord Protector. They brought the monarchy back in. Like nothing ever happened. All that dead, apparently. You know, this was supposed to be like the worst thing that ever happens on British soil. It's like cousin against cousin, parliamentarians against royalists. Okay, so roundheads or cavaliers. Okay, just to let you know, I am a roundhead. Not a cavalier. Trump, you know, he's an insane psychopath. Even as an actor, he just wants to kill all your ass. He already said, anyway, he can't wait as well. He wants to get it on, quick. Okay, he just brings soldiers in and starts shooting you with plastic bullets. Now, look, normal day in America looks like Belfast, 1969. It's awful. What happened to the world? I'm smoking White Fire. It's quite nice. White Fire, I'm not aware of. Captain Kirk, but they got 1,000 different varieties in the new world. Yeah, I'm not going to be into this post-apocalyptic fucking scenario, guys, at all. Like I said, can't really be told what to do. And I can't have them come into the house and mandatory my ass about anything. Now, in the news today, they said it's now going to be mandatory to wear a face mask on public transport in the UK. It's a problem again, isn't it? I like to travel, but I'm not going to put a snotty fucking dust mask on my face that's going to make me ill. I used to wear dust masks when I was on the buildings and on the stonemasonry, and it gave me all rashes, like on my nose. And if you've ever worn a dust mask wearing glasses, do you know how long you last? You last about 10 seconds before your glasses steam up and you walk into a fucking lamppost. You can't wear fucking masks. And that's got to be something satanic. Think about it, guys, right? You know how they work with a masquerade ball. You know, they're hiding their faces. It's deeply satanic, all of this, what's going on, right? I know they want everyone covering their face. Yeah, so everyone is like, you know, no identity. Everyone is like, you know, the same. Everybody looks the same. I'm sick and tired of looking at one another. Martin, I'm just looking at Trump, not sure about, sure you're right about him. He's very coded and deep state. Yeah, Mary, put all your faith in Trump. I'm sure things will work out magically for you. He's not a good man. He can't be a good man. He's in power and he's a billionaire. I mean, how do you think he got to be a billionaire? Do you think anyone died in the process? Fuck yeah. I mean, he's pumping people off fucking left, right, and centre. And he's a dirty old bastard as well. I bet if you knew really what Trump was up to, you wouldn't be saying all of that. And that's the fucking truth. Yeah, Martin, you need to get out there. Yes, Martin. I'm a nurse. Are you a nurse, Tanya? I'm feeling a bit hot. It's not corona. Yeah, your glasses. Yeah, you can't see shit. It's a fucking nightmare. I know. Yeah, I need to get out and about. Yeah, because basically I've got my mental health to worry about. My Brian is like a bit sad at the moment. Basically, be kept away from females. Fuck that hit you. Lottie, how's it going down in Roth? Eh? I think you're down in Roth, and you Lottie. Got another Cardiff peep here. Mary, Lottie's Cardiff, in case you didn't know. Yowza! Wow! Mel, I showed you video. Mel's been on a protest day. Okay, protesting the bullshit that's going on in the world everywhere. Even though I do not agree. You don't have to agree with me, Jason. I don't want you to agree with me. That's control. I got somebody knocking my door who can fuck off. I still love Philo and will continue to listen. Okay, that's this. No, who's knocking my door? What one? Oh, go on. 2 secs, peeps. Two secs, guys. I got like shit on, and my friend's coming. Ah, you motherfucker! Right, guys. I got a door. A minute, my door's fucking doing. So I put some music. What are you laughing at? What? It's not. It's my mate. My crazy mate. You see now? Yeah, I just put some music on for you. There we are. Ricky. All right. Fuck! 2 secs, guys. Got shit. Fuck! It's fucking no good, Luke. I don't want it in here. Right, Luke, you've got to take it out with your knowledge. I mean it. Put it fucking away! No, Luke, you've got to put that fucking way now. Bruv, I mean it. I lose my shit. Luke, you can't have it in here. You're using me. You're taking a fucking piss. All the back camera working. Should fucking do that.
Oh yeah, I got 300 people and you use me like a cunt. Couldn't have used me fucking worse. People are probably going to be the police in there. I want you what's going on. I need the people on my computer, my day, and all of the shouting. I need to go for 10 minutes and just leave it a whole crowd of people. Just lost money. You lost a lot of it. Look at you.
Fuck.
I don't want that in my house. That house again. Fuck. I don't want that thing. It kills people. There's a fucking pandemic. That's stupid. Aiden, you can slap your ass. Choose what sort you want. Mate, you're in big trouble with that.
Fuck me. I am calamari. I'm not having people taking a fucking piss out of me. Fuck right off. I don't give a fuck what happens. Well, this is what I'm saying, Headleyman, yeah? Matthew, you won't fucking be coming here again, brother. Fuck right off. Taking a fucking piss out of me. You nearly had a fucking bat in the head then. I nearly fucked it. Dirty fucking cunt. Right. That just blasted my head off. Oh, fuck. Bit difficult to explain. People take the piss. Somebody turns up like wrecked and thinking it was all cool, and it's not. And I'm on the internet, and then just thinks that and just do shit in my flat, and I ain't having it. Get on my fucking flat, and it wouldn't fucking go. Yeah. Next thing is fucking have to force you out. So that's what I've just had to do. Just had to force cunt out my house, taking the fucking piss. You nearly got fucked up then. So close. I got to calm down, yeah. But I'm not having people infiltrating, coming in my house, stamping all over my world. I will act fucking in response. Nobody's gonna take the piss out of me. I don't drink beer. I have a Guinness with melt. I was gonna do Red Gammy. I'm not sure if I can go through with this. I might try a little King and Queen. So, they lost out to Bread Gammy. Okay, but I was going to do a bread giant, but I'm not actually all that sure. Mel's happy with me doing that. Don't think so. So I'm going to try. Okay, the lost art. Okay, I did put one on my Instagram, a bread joiner. But now I'm going to try a bready font. I made one the other day and it was fucking brilliant. Okay. See, this is the problem with humanity. You know, I love everyone by default, me. And then it takes literally seconds for that to sort of go boom, 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 boom. I can count the number of people in 50 years in this place who I have met, and I was in the merchant navy for years, I've traveled all over the world. I have met 1 million people in my life. And I can honestly say that because I'm very sociable. I like to meet people. But when it comes down to it, I can't even count my friends on my one hand. I can't, not really. It's a fucking nightmare. In my real life, I mean, guys, everyone just takes a fucking piss. So I'm going to do a bready font. Yeah, bready font. Oh, bread. So there's a bit of a story. I learned, I'm breathing now. I can. Okay, just a little, fuck someone up on my house. I know, live on the internet. I suppose I'll have to lift this video now. Didn't do anything incriminating. Yes, humanity had a big problem. You just seen it, didn't you, Jilly? Yeah, and he would have just kept on ringing my fucking bell for eternity hadn't I not answered. And I actually just thought it was just going to be like just a normal thing, like, you know, no problemos whatsoever. I had a squirrel in my tree today, Mary. Yeah, right outside my window. I've been trying to coax him in. I love squirrels. Squirrel, don't you dare fucking shoot my squirrel. See if I can get him in to be a friend. I had a little pet squirrel when I was in school. I used to keep it in my pocket here, a little denim jacket pocket. You can see his little tail coming out sometimes. It was really lovely. But he fell down a toilet, and my neighbour Nobby pulled the flush. I never spoke to him for about a year. He murdered my fucking squirrel. I literally love my squirrel. Like this. Pop, that isn't a funny fucking joke. A fucking poor little squirrel died, mate. I haven't killed too many animals in my life accidentally. I killed that kitten once, accidentally stepped on, but that wasn't my fault. I just walked in the room and switched the lights on and it went squish. Yeah, really, it was not my fault at all. Listen, I was really upset for months over that. Okay, and that black dog will run over because of me. And I've killed that many animals accidentally, just they'd be near me is all. So yeah, Bregami, I learned this from an old Japanese woman when I was invading Iwo Jima. Yeah, and yeah, I invaded Iwo Jima solo. Yeah, I did, Jilly. Later, the Americans took credit. What's that? You only drink Coors Banquet. Do you know when you go into Tesco's, local Tesco's, yeah, right? They got all Corona beer by the fucking door. You got on Shafts, my local rip-off merchant, to buy something, and he's got all Corona beer all over the wall as you walk in. Something fucking wrong with that. It's like, I don't know, taking a piss. So my Brady fund is not coming on. I lost my master moment when I just got like emotionally involved with fucking wanting to fuck someone up. Oh, fucking hell. Good job this fucking computer was on. Is all I can say. So, Corona beer, yeah, oh, it's on offer, is it, Mary? Is that why? Yeah, nobody's buying it ever again in case you get contaminated by an invisible virus. Okay, it's invisible because it's not fucking there. Where will we all be in another month? Do you ever think about that? Every single day they're just coming out with more and more insanity. And now, next week, I think they're sending the kids back to school, aren't they? So that's going to be a bit of a shock for them all, isn't it? Kids back in school, they're not allowed to talk to one another. Some of the rules they're making up, I don't even actually believe because they seem too outlandish and too insane. And it's like, that can't be a real fucking thing. It's just the Twilight Zone, Jason, brother. It is more than that. So, but we can expect absolutely anything at this stage. So I got advice about my crowns on my king and queen thumb, and it looks like that I got to basically stick them on. I've got an idea. So yeah, spliffs are at this stage definitely. Actually, I'm gonna have a little smoke on. It's sick, Mary. Listen, when I was 8-year-old, I basically ended up. I was in a wheelchair for a year. My legs didn't work. Okay. And I spent the entire summer looking out the window in my wheelchair of all the kids playing football. And I can honestly say it is heartbreaking. You're just so unhappy because you can't play with kids. So to be able to do that to kids where they can't play with one another or, you know, even interact is the cruelest of things, guys. You know, it's part of growing up. How are we going to learn about one another and stuff? It's fucking nuts. What you say, Matthew Davis? I've still got Corona Pop. With a lid which says 10p on the top. Do they still exist? Wow. Yeah, man, we used to earn a fucking fortune on pop bottles. All you'd need to do was climb over the wall at the back of the off license, okay? Take 2, you know, crates of 10p, you know, Corona Pop, and then go back around the front and sell them back to them. It's perfect. Blue tack. I have got blue tack, but I'm going to use tape, okay? Because yeah, that should do it. Yeah, okay. Now, situation is, right, is Queeny, you probably know Queeny by now, okay? she's a little bit upset because she's going to be kicked out, apparently. But we're going to have an ask about it now, see if there's any reality in it. We can find out, and you know, for once and for all, to see if King John the Turd, okay, is going to rule your asses after when there's a pandemic happening. Laws don't matter anymore, and everything's gone to shit in a handbag. But we'll just pretend, okay, that this fella who looks like a second-hand car salesman is going to be King of England, okay? I won't be waving any little flags for him. There's actually a song. Oh no, that's Richard the Third. Supergrass. Yeah, that's a different turd. Richard the Turd. Okay, they got a lot of turds in the royal family. That's what Lady Di's family got famous doing. Her family, okay, were the keepers of the stools. So basically, they were ass wipers. So I don't know. And apparently, the keeper of the stools was trusted by the king because basically he got to view his most intimate things, like, you know, poo dropping out and stuff. Anyway, so King, you're looking really fucked today. So Queenie's this is Queenie. She's got a lippy on. She's making an effort just in case it's her last waltz. Okay. She's her lipstick's gone and done one. She got all mascara running down. Oh, she's not a pretty crier, this one, Queenie. Oh, fucking hell. No, she's not. But who's a pretty crier anyway, eh? What's that? Peg on the nose for that. What? Peg on the nose. So I don't know what you're on about. That's fucking perfect. Oh, Martin, you've nailed it. I was going to actually super glue them on permanently, but I thought people might wonder what was going on with gold things on my thumbs. Not that I give a shit, anyway. Put all my fucking eyes if I want. Anyway. Now, I can't actually see the camera, so I'm going to just put this down. Hiya, Scarab. Scarab City. Okay, now. Queenie, I don't know whether you've met her. I can't even see. Okay, she's coming into frame. Okay. Hi, Queenie. Hi. How are you doing? Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm just getting my husband in because I want to have a word about things that are ongoing, about what they're saying about me being kicked out and not a real legal monarchy of said country of Great Britain and Empire and everywhere in the world, including the lands that we don't tell you about. Okay, here he comes. He's looking a bit grumpy. Oh, love, I had a fucking hell of a day. Why, what's the matter? Oh, well, hang on a minute. Well, basically, excuse me, there he is. Basically, love, basically, I can't wash the windows. There's boards all over them. Somebody's going round boarding up our windows. Yeah, I seen that. I had a text message from one of the maids over in Buckingham Palace. Yeah, because we're in Winslow Castle. We don't stay in Buckingham Palace because, you know, bombers and stuff. Apparently, a drunken lorry driver, like this would ever be a reality, because if he was in a lorry going past Buckingham Palace, you probably got like a stealth bomber on your ass. But anyway, he crashed into the gate. And not only that, on Buckingham Palace, right, they're boarding up all the windows. Now, what funny thing happened this morning? Okay. A funny thing happened this morning. Can you see me? Stop moving. A funny thing happened this morning. Right. I called for the yeomen of the guard, you know, the guards that guard me, stop me getting murdered, or a man breaking through my window and saying, have you got a cigarette? I'll be dying for a cigarette. I just went down the spa and I thought, no, I know I'll have a fag. Queenie, I'll have a fag. So I climbed over the railings. Not me. That wasn't me. Okay. Climbed over the railings, climbed up a lamppost, jumped across to a drain pipe, climbed through the window, and held me hostage all night. It was very nice, though. He was a very nice man. What was that, man? Mel? It's Frank, good spot. I'm missing all of that. Anyway, so the situation is we will know by the end of the week whether or not you will be having new episodes with a brown thumb, because it will be King John the Turd, okay, who's made of turd, a bit like Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. Okay, so let's ask the narrator from another dimension what he thinks about things, because he seems to have an opinion, you know, that weird Welshman. Yeah, I'm not really so sure about this, guys. Okay, I'm not liking you two, I've got to be honest, and learning what I've learned about adrenochrome and where you get it from and your nasty little habits, and you're probably going to run away to an island beginning with E after all this is over with, aren't you? No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Anyway, so we'll know in a week's time, guys, okay, whether this could be the last of King Queen Thumb forever, okay, and we might have a new guy, a kiwi. So I'll put basically kiwi fruit on my thumb, little spikes of hair on it, paint them grey, and that will be our King John the Third. And I can give you a history lesson. He knows a little bit about history, a little bit. So I'm really going to miss you guys. You've been a really nice narrator. No, don't get them all sad in crowds. They're really going to get upset. It's like hundreds of people watching. And they really like you, Queenie. Say goodbye. Hi there, Hunter. Hi, Stacey in Massachusetts. Might not be talking to me anyway. You might be talking to the king. Anyway, so break Gammy. I'm not doing that anyway. People are not really happy with that person in particular. Yeah, I know. Try regaining, sort of your shit. After you just had a crazy person taking a piss in your house and wouldn't go when I'm live on the internet, and I had to be physically forced out of my house. Threat of fucking violence. Oh man, you had it. I was so horrible. So what you say, Frankie? I had a bloody bottom. Don't doubt that was a hoax. I had a bloody bottom. I thought that was a hoax. And Matty's saying he's seen it. What, he's seen your bloody bottom? Oh, fucking hell. Marianne Cox. How many Marys we got in our chat, Mary? Good job you put Anne Knox, not Cox. Knox. After it. Thanks for changing your name as well, Shiklon Non, to I found your reggae song, Mel. It was about, it was wicked, it was. I was going through reggae songs and I thought, this is one for Mel. Okay, you ready, Mel? You listening? The new king has a lot of backing. He has done his homework, it seems. Yeah, he's got backing, but it's going to be really weird if he ends up on the throne. Can you imagine it? Is he going to have a golden coach or a Vespa? It's going to be weird. No, it's not that one. I did have a really class track for you, Mel. Not that one. Not that one.
This one is for all my cool. This one is for
Ganja Woman, it's called. Is that it? Yeah.
This one is for all my cool ganja women.
Yeah, okay, Ganja Woman. You dancing? You should be dancing. Cool. Cool Ganja Woman. I used to do the hippie shake. Do the hippie shake. That was tunes for you. No. So yeah, what a fucking weird week I have had. It's been crazy. I got fucking weird. Like that was just like. I just said that his missus needs to fucking knock him out. This is a guy with kids and a missus that are really decent, good people. And he's like, just couldn't be worse fucking behaved in this reality. It's just fucking absolute insanity. He needed to fucking slap. just to fucking, you know, bring him back to fucking normality. Should have. People. Hard fucking work, innit, guys? Right, let's find a cool track for us. I like that Ganja Woman track. Ooh, what we got here? So 269. Oh, 111 thumbs up. Fucking love you guys. Is he okay? Are all of you okay in this epic weirdness? It's been months in, hasn't it? Squirrel, it will be like the Last Judgment, Dread style. Yeah, man. Fucking 20 years in the ISO blocks just for stepping on the cracks in the pavement. You watch. Don't like us. I said all along they hate us, and I said all along that they go fucking nuts on our ass and kill us all. Oh, not us all. A lot of us. I thought there was going to be some dubbing there, but it doesn't seem to be any dubbing there. Oh, that's done. Right, anyone dancing? Right then, I'll talk some more in a minute, don't worry. Make sure to share me up, make sure to thumbs me up, and come back in a day or two to my Antilinka channel, where I will be presenting all of the stuff that I was going to do yesterday, only I fucked up with the microphone. Home with hubby, 11 weeks, been okay. Yeah, like your divorces are at 40%, Mary. Yeah, some people are just like, oh, fucking hell, who are you? Only see you on a Friday. Hashless, who's saying that? Still a side midnight. The king and what's that? The king and queen. It's all shit. Rick, James. Let's just see in a week or two how this pans out. I would have said this, but things are so fucking weird. How do you know? Anything could happen. Oh, that's better. We could have a fake alien invasion by the end of the month. So there's a hologram hovering over Johannesburg with insectoids that want to eat your brains. Ooh, tunic. Research the king's flag. Yeah, but it's all Jesuit stuff that's been given to us. We know the real score. Oh, it's not. Did you mention Tataria? Somebody sent me a link today for Putin was given a map of Tataria in 2017. I remember at the time, and given a brief history by this guy about Tataria and what the outside world never knew about them. You know, how great a nation they were and stuff. So I'll show you a bit of that. You know, there's stacks of stuff. We should have more time. Brian Walcott, 2028. Oh, that's way long off. How old am I now? 2028. I'll say 8 years. Might be, yeah. New progressive era. Yeah, don't worry about all that. King's number 777. Yeah, all right. I don't know. I know what history thinks. I watched his. Yeah, he's a globet. I know. Yeah, and I heard him talk about globe stuff. So it's globet. Not talking about society. I don't know. Give him time. I know some of the shows he's going on are like, you know, fucking, you know, not like Epic Truthers or anything, are they? But if you come on Epic Truther channel or one of the Epic Truther channels that had a chat with us all and explained all his shit. Put us right and ask him why hasn't it happened already and why are you on the throne now and why haven't the Queen, like, you know, had a little cry on the news and said, you know, it's been a pleasure and bye. You know, she's the longest reign ever, isn't she, next to Victoria. She's been on the throne since 1952. Fucking hell, 72 years. Yeah, everything has just gone to shit in a handbag. It's crazy. I don't even know what to think anymore, guys. What to expect. Anything could happen at any day, and we know that. You know, the agenda for this year, let's just have a little rundown, shall we? So there was forest fires and everything in Australia. Max Egan was posting the whole fucking place is on fire. There's been massive dew attacks, and it was all about the dew attacks in Australia. In Britain, at the same time, everyone had a shitty cold. and it flooded. It flooded really bad. We had storms all the way from January through to, I don't know, all the way through February. Just terrible, terrible weather. Wales flooded, my city flooded. I put a film up about it. So then that ended, and then an instant they went through a pandemic, where everyone in civilization is not allowed to go out. And then they just like, well, we'll do you all a favor. We'll give you your little bits of rights back. Okay. But nothing will be the same again. And then they just bring out these insane laws, all in the period of 6 months. 6 fucking months. All that has happened. What's the next 6 months going to be like, guys? I don't even want to think about it. Yesterday was stormy, Liddy. We had really strange skies, like really inky red. We haven't had thunderstorms. I wish we did. I'd love a good thunderstorm. What's that? Tanzania and the last remnants of freedom. I don't know too much about it. I did cover a bit about African history last night in my vlog. 2 wings the same vulture. To Gary Johnson says, tick. Oh, hiya, Mary Billings. Yeah, you live in Texas, don't you? I know. Can have our money back. Can we have our money back? Yes, please. In fact, I never signed up for any of this shit. I'd like a full refund for all my life, all the bullshit I've ever gone through from you lot. Can I have it back, please? Okay, go live in the woods. Tanzania banned masks. So they got their shit together then. Good. That's a good sign. Yeah, they just said they're mandatory on transport. So I guess traveling locally, I'm going to be walking. I don't go on buses anyway. I didn't anyway for this reason. There was fucking germs on them. Like that. If I'm the like, wash your hands because you just got back and there's germs everywhere out there. You've been touching door handles. I've been doing that all my life. I didn't need them stupid fuckers to do it. And went to Tesco's earlier, guys, and they had like sanitizer, and they were sort of like, you gotta sanitize before you go into Tesco's. And like my son, he's pretty forthcoming, like me. He's like, no, that don't work. It's like, everyone's just been touching that. Now you want me to touch it where somebody with plague might have touched it. She's like, yeah, everyone has been touching it. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. She couldn't really have a comeback because everyone has been touching that bottle. And it's a nice little centre for everyone to get contaminated on. Everyone touched the same bottle of... I come up with a stupider remark. I said they actually smelt like hospitals and smelt a bit gay. She laughed at that, funnily enough. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, just a message off my son. So yeah, I hope Queen and King Thumb can carry on, but we might be able to carry on if they go into exile. If they get a small island in the Atlantic and put them on, if they go out to that island beginning with E. Maybe we'll be able to catch up with them along the way. We'll have to just see. I don't know. I'm a bit worried. I don't like them. Okay, they are endearing, but their background and their Phoenicians. Okay, and don't love us. Okay, we're subjects. You're a subject. Right. How long have I been talking? Fucking 10th of November. 259 of you watching. Thanks. My eyes are definitely failing on me. This happens all the time when I look at screens. It just all goes shit to me. Who funded by Masons? Don't know what you mean by that. Who funds Masons? I know the Masons fund the Jehovah's Witnesses and they build their kingdom halls. The Masons fund loads of they got many arms to their web. Yeah, 270 watching. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, make sure to watch my last post. Bit of a mind blow. We've been killing it for the last few weeks. We're having one mind blow after the other, and it will not stop because the next stuff is just absolutely off the radar. I think that might be later in the week because I'm thinking about the impact. And I'm literally, I was going to say inundated, but I will get told off because there's apparently no word. Apparently it's inundated. So inundated, I will be. Hey Blackstar, what's happening? Good to see you. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming around, hanging out with me on a Sunday night. Last night I wanted to hang up, but my fucking microphone never went on and I lost hours a day. Well, that was pretty frustrating. But it all works out anyway, because I was watching, there's not much happening on the internet daily, I seem to have noticed. Most things are to do with plague. There's odd chestnuts. The good stuff's always shared. Usually comes to me on my phone, and then you see it up later then on like Richie from Boston's or Plain Truth for You or Chris UK or one of those channels. They seem to get all of the juice to do with this bullshit and put it out there so we all keep updated. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the television. There's no way of me knowing what's happening in this world anyway, outside of my sources on you, where I get my juices on you and my friends. What's happening with Barrier? Okay, well, I made a phone call about some land which was a lot cheaper than that 25 grand land in West Wales, and I'd had a couple of emails, and one guy, not sure if it was him or somebody else, I'm not sure at all actually. Could you give me a link so I could take a look at that land in Wales? I was like, yeah, and I'd already sent the landlords or the estate agents a email and a text message to get back to me. And they got back to me the day after. They said, oh, sorry, somebody made an offer yesterday. I thought, oh, shit, did I just give it away? Might have been consumed. I don't know. I stupidly gave it away to a complete stranger. And never heard no more back either, funnily enough. So that might have been the case. So, yeah, it's money. Just money, resources. People are just sitting on their laurels, thinking everything's going to blow over, everything's going to be okay. It fucking ain't. Fucking ain't going to blow over at all. You're going to be in like the worst communist dictatorship fucking you've ever imagined. They got whole communism has nothing on this. What's happening now? Okay, even now with just the measures they brought in is hell. Okay, years to come. Okay, can you imagine in 1 year what they're going to bring in for us? Our freedoms are gone. We never had them anyway. Freedom, what fucking freedom? And they're stoking the fires. They want everyone to kick off and riot so they can impose more laws. Everyone to be locked in. And now they're talking about localized locked in. So if a community has got like infection, they're going to lock that community in and the rest of the city can go about their business. Torture people, torture in their heads. People will be locked in with nothing wrong with them. In fact, healthy will be a problem. They'll come start knocking and people will start. That's what will happen next. That's what I think. Okay, in the next few weeks, next month, they'll start knocking people's doors, freaking them the fuck out. And then people will start to sit up and say, oh shit, I'm not having this. We're in danger, you know. Because they haven't got your best interests at heart. I can't believe anybody is believing anything on the telly. And the British people, government, what the worst representatives on earth, yeah? I've never seen half of them. Where did they just pull them out of somewhere? Fucking someone's ass. Just what? And Boris Johnson, what the fucking hell is he? Oh, how is he in charge? It's like, it's beyond me, any of it. So I don't know how other countries are faring, guys. I really couldn't say. I know America's got the shit in a handbag, but I don't know if riots are happening everywhere else. Independence for Cymru, that would be nice. Yeah, nice big fuck off to everyone and go like San Marino would be nice. But only, yeah, just like that would be very nice. You're in Mexico. Oh, where are you? Okay, guys, where are you in the world? You know, can you let me know? I'm in Wales. Okay, in Britainland. Playa del Carmen. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Playa del Carmen is where in Mexico. Sounds beautiful. It's in the Acapulco. Yeah, Llanelli. Montreal, cool. Midlands, cool. Norway, cool. Oxford, Sydney, England, Illinois, Cardiff, yay. Australian bush, Peter, fucking pretty cool. Like Zalmoxie. New Mexico, cool. I know people there. Cancun. Ooh. I don't know where Turud is. Ragnar sounds Scandinavian, though, but I don't know where it is. Oslo, very epic. Love Oslo. Tennessee, love Tennessee. Long distance information. Let me wrong one. Bournemouth, you from Black Star? I thought you was an American person. Tipperary, it's a long way to go there, isn't it? Florida, Quebec, Turkey land. Somebody's got it right. Cork City, is it raw milk? Wicked. Liddy, Who would have thought, Martin, last year? I know, who would have thought? If you said all this Christmas time, people thought you were tripping. What are you on about, you fucking nutter? They can't lock everyone in the world in and make insane laws, and everything else that's happened is off the radar. You can't make this shit up. So, for that token, I would just think in my mind anything could happen at any time. Pembrokeshire, Little England, yeah, I know. You got Starford there. We are in change. No shit, definitely biggest change of our lives. Cathedral Road. Lovely Davis. There's plenty of Cardiff people here, or people in Cardiff. Netherlands, Arkansas, Oz. Verdicts Up the Smoke, obviously, which is London town. Newcastle. Jacqueline Smith's in Newcastle. Zagreb, Croatia. I am that I am. That's pretty cool. Winnipeg, Harlem. Liddy, you in Harlem? Wicked. Stacey's in Massachusetts. Okay, Massachusetts. California, Nick's in. Jason Hand, you in Georgia, are you? I can't break out for a song for every single city or place that I see, but it is a rainy night in Georgia. I think it's going to rain all over the world. Virginia are epic. Yeah, I love all these places. Pretty funky. Leeds, okay. That's a city I don't know, Sandra. Leeds, not really spent much time on it past ever through. Rick James, Virginia. I'm in Athens. Are you Laura of St. Martin? You have such an un-Greek name. Rue, Queen of Groots. I thought you were from Grootania. You're from Southern California. I'm not saying that. Say it for me. Liddy's from Restage. Sounds like Resetage. Wicked. Melbourne. Love that. Epic mudflood city, Matty, you got there. I was looking at Melbourne only a couple of days ago. Barra Circle. We have another Nottinghamite in the chat. Oh, it's Cardiff and Nottingham posses. It's Cardiff, Tottenham, massive. So let's make a Cardiff Nottingham abbreviation. Cardiff Ham Massive or Notif Cassive. Yeah, that's good. Jez, my internet's going in and out. Is in many buildings. Oh, all right then. I won't be hanging around. It's getting late. I've got neighbours. I can't my ass down. I just had like strange happening on film. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Probably have to edit that out later. What do you think? Do you think I'll have to edit out my could you hear all that in there? I hope not. Mel, tell me, could you hear all that? Dark Tower, Nottingham as well. Fucking hell. Everyone's in Nottingham except me. They can longbow the what's that? Indigo. Wastronaut. They could longbow the Wastronaut, and that's a way of getting us there. Yeah, they could sort of pole vault us there or something. That'd be good. Yeah, stacks of Welsh. Buddha to you all. And I'll be going now. Mr. Mag, Manchester, Wiki. Hi, Captain. Says Honor. He's been around for years. Michael says he's in West Hollywood. Wow, Michael. Do you know? I can't even think of a Hollywood star's name right now. Not one. Wow, I can't even think of a Hollywood star's name. My head is fucking sizzled. Squirrel Sniper, did you grow them? Oh, I like the sound of that. Growy stuff. He's a pie eater from Wigan. Kirk, you from Wigan? Fucking hell. Rue, we seem keep us all divided for decades. Well, not anymore. We seem to manage all right. We're from everywhere in the world, aren't we? It doesn't make any difference to us. It doesn't make any difference anyway. It's just dialectics and people just joining in and stuff. Like I said, a lot of them think they're doing it for the best possible reasons and stuff. But at the end of the day, we know and dig a little bit deeper, so we know these things work. You know, it's a bit of a curse, really, because it's harder for truthers because, you know, we have to watch it all and know how it's happening. And it's like, oh, it's, you know, can be upsetting. Love these moments. Yeah, they're weird, aren't they? Martin talking to 260 odd people for hours and retaining and talking absolute Don't even know. I was going to say bollocks, but it's not, is it? It's biblical times, so everything is biblical. Even one word. That was a biblical word, man. So I dreamt castles being built in Antarctica. No, I don't think Antarctica is a place, voice. I think it's a land stuff. Like dry lands and stuff. I don't think it's a continent like they say. Okay. So yeah, I've been having some crazy dreams. I was flying like fighter jets down Cobridge Road, believe it or not. It was pretty cool. There was a fighter jet beside me. I could see the pilot. It's like, this is pretty cool. I'm going really quick too. King of Balderdash, yeah. So yeah, I'll try and make a bread even for you anyway. Just the last thing I can do for you. Okay. Share my love. Make a bread even for you. Okay. So yeah, I learned this off that Japanese woman. She was lovely on Iwo Jima when I invaded it. The Americans took credit for that. So yeah, that was me. Iwo Jima was me. Okay. Also, D-Day. That was also me. Okay, that was me. Battle of Medway. Yeah, that was me. Hiroshima. That was definitely me. Yeah. JFK. That was me. Okay. Moon landings. That was me. The Americans came and took credit later. Okay. Oh, you can't get a trunk right. They really fucking had, and they always ends up looking like a naughty part of the human anatomy. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Alva Billy. Oh, my eyes are just fucking gone. I can't read comments anymore, guys. I gotta go. But I have a last little tunage. I'm gonna fuck off. Thank you for coming. So this king, in my opinion, is King John. Let's wait and see. Okay, I've listened to him. I watched about, say, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of him. He knows a bit about history. He knows what. He gets confused. I don't know if he's used to maybe the internet or talking live and stuff. Maybe that's it. But taking a look at him now, yeah, he looks like an accountant or a dodgy lawyer or something. Yeah, put a crown on his head. He's going to look really weird. Yeah, not flash or anything. So yeah, I we'll see. We'll see. Okay, at this moment in time, I think the Queen is like. I think during a plague, it would be too much of an upheaval for the empire. Okay, there would be a world war. Hi, Heidi Stanton. Okay, I gotta fuck off. Man, you were on Endeavour. How did you know? Yeah, that was me. Yeah, Battle and Bulge. Yeah, that was me too. Yeah. D-Day landings, Omaha Beach. Yeah, that was me. Okay, the Americans took credit for that later. Okay. Stalingrad. Yeah, I captured the entire German Sixth Army solo. Okay, and that was me. And later, the Russians took credit for that. Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, I did it. I'm Zaffa Miller. Where did that one come from? Yeah. So the last one was poignant for the moment. I think a bit positive. The Great Reset of 2020. Yeah, that was me. I did that. Okay. But Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that was definitely me. Yeah, the moon flag. Yeah, that was me. Sure. Yeah, me. And the moon buggy. Yeah, it was all originally I had all decked out in like Hendrix psychedelic colors, like Hendrix's beach buggy on that video on YouTube. But the Americans painted it all silver because they knew that everyone would work out that it was Martin that was there first. So yeah, I've done a lot with my life, haven't I? Yeah, it's been quite an exciting ride, hasn't it? Yeah. I hope nobody got hurt in the meantime. Yeah. Hey ho. I gotta go. I got neighbours. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I should make a song. It wasn't me. Yeah, but it wasn't me. It was me. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll admit to all the things that I've done in reality and history. Okay, that I've been responsible for. Some of the greatest battles in history. Okay, that was me. Okay, feeding of the 5,000. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me at all. Okay, that was someone else. I'm not gonna claim that one Scarab City. Okay, that's a bit too much. Okay. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, yeah, that was me. I was gonna say Auschwitz, yeah, that was me, but I thought it might be a bad taste. I just said it. Not that one. I didn't do that one. I didn't do that one. Okay, that was someone else. Okay, but you know, he laughed. Okay, Vodka. I think I got away with that one. Okay, that was me. Oak Island. Yeah, I dug that. Yeah, I dug that. I'll tell you what's in it if you want, Kirk. Yeah, do you want to know what's in it? I'm not telling you. If I tell you, I'd like to kill you. It's remaining a secret. I'll take it to the grave. Okay, none of you will ever know what is in that hole I dug. Okay. Yeah, I've built some great achievements too. Yeah, the Empire State Building. Yeah, I built that. The Hoover Dam was a bastard. It took me 3 weeks. I tell you, my back was in half. Yeah, buy my book. Thank you for doing that, Verdict. I guess I should do that on live feeds, sort of try and sell my book. Buy my book. Buy 10,000 copies. Yeah, I promise I'll move some of you on my oogles of land where they won't be able to come fuck with us. That's what we're looking at doing. Yeah, and save humanity. Save Humanity book. And the information is totally unselfish. Buy my book. Buy my book. There you are. And did you build Star Force, Martin? Why did you even ask, Mary? Obviously, they're mine. Yeah, you can see my fucking fingerprint all over them. They look weird for a start off. Yeah, and they just, they have mine. Look at them. Yeah, mine did that. Yeah, you can see my fingerprints all through reality. It's just like usually where there's destruction. Most people in the world is not ready for your book. Yeah, I noticed, Laura, but like that's okay because I've always been before my time, and eventually they will catch up, Laura. Okay, promise you that. I know that for a fact. One day, when their heads have changed and they can accept that information, because I did go pretty advanced with it, and I tried it with like local people, and they gave the book back to me and said, I don't know what them words were. It's like, okay, sorry. So yeah, the Alamo. Shit, yeah, that was me. Yeah, the Alamo, that was me. Okay, Rorke's Drift. Okay, that wasn't me. Okay, I didn't do that one. I was going to go, but it was basically a bank holiday weekend, so I thought, oh, we'll go and watch Cardiff City. So yeah, otherwise I'd have been there. Yeah, I've done a lot with my life. It's been fucking fantastic. Yeah, the moon landings was fucking wicked, though. Yeah, you got to see, you got to look from the moon. Okay, you got to look down, and you know what I seen? Guess what I seen, guys? When I looked down from the moon, guess what I seen? You're not guessing, are you? Guess what I seen? That's right, a flat Earth. All of you. I loved how you jumped into chat then and said, yeah, it was lit up to the edges. Yeah, it was flat, sure. Thank you. It was horizontal. That's right. Yeah. It was flat, exactly. Yeah, eventually the rest of humanity will catch up on this because I can't even believe what they even believe in anymore. I can't even believe what I was believing. I kicked myself. I don't anymore, but I did. Thinking that I actually fucking believe that insanity. They want everything counterintuitive. Yeah, they don't trust your intuition, okay? Because that's bullshit, okay? We're telling you how it's going down, okay? So what? I can't trust my eyes or my feelings or my intuition. No, they're lying to you. We're telling you the truth. Oh, okay, then. Seems fair. So that's what they do to us, guys. With science as well. All based on bullshit. All of it. All of it. It's all flawed from the very beginning. Big Bang. What? What? Jewish mysticism. Okay. You're going to, like, everyone's basing science, like the whole of CERN, the idea of CERN and, subatomic particles is based on Jewish mysticism. What? Fucking insane and satanic. What's that? Mouse snot. Mouses, they must have little tiny snots then, because they're only tiny, aren't they? Oh, I can't. I gotta go, guys. My eyes are shit. I need a cuppa and a munch. Phoenician, Babylon, mysticism. Yeah, you can see it everywhere. It's in. Somebody said in my comments was going through today. I only had like a couple of trolls, but the one was like, Oh, you can't interpret paintings, Martin. That's artists' right to interpret, artistic license, etc., etc., etc. And you're not to say how this picture is or what it means. What a load of fucking shit! You can say what you want about a picture, and if you show star thoughts and chucking it out there, that is as valid as the original painter who's just capturing a moment. Why do people come with crazy fucking rules that they made up in their head and lay them on other people? We've had enough rules laid on us in the last few fucking months. We don't want no more, especially about crazy people. Okay, and the world's full of grasses at the moment, by the way. A kid, about 10, okay, a turtler, went past me and my son today on a bike, and he was dressed like a copper. He had one of those stab vest things on, luminous stripes, black trousers, black shoes, looked exactly like a copper. I was like, fucking hell. It's like Gestapo. It's like the brown shirts of 1939. There's no difference except more extreme, because there wasn't a plague as well. Rules are made to be broken. Can't break them, bend them. Okay, bend them to make them work. Okay, but the rules are bullshit. Don't do any of them. Don't recognize them. Why have we got to be forced to recognize any of them anyway? I just don't get it. All of it. And they're always evil motherfuckers dictating to us as well, guys. That's what gets me. Really fucking dodgy fuckers dictating our existence. Whatever. Off. Murdoch the 12th, theories. Our world is full of theories. Nothing proven. Yeah, you listen. One thing I keep saying is whatever we discover on here is a blessing, because truths are very rare in this place, guys. Okay, not be lesson, bless her. Because we can trust them, and we know all the sources, we know how it happened organically and who was involved. But you don't get that same treat on the internet usually, or even in research, because most people don't know where to look and don't know the sources, and most is lies. So it's really fucking difficult. Most is lies. Yeah. So little bits of truth, we're lucky to have them. That's what I say. Okay. If they are corrupt, we don't have to. Well, they are corrupt duly, but you can't argue the matter. If you bring up anything about their corruption, and they just stamp on you from a very, very great height. They actually want to step on the face of humanity forever and ever and ever. Okay, they're all sadistic. I can't believe people just toe the line. If it's a plane and cross with a T, Psycho Dave, you know it, my brother. Okay, see, in that book, I thought that was overwhelming, undebunkable, which it is. Evidence of the shape of this place is not yet being debunked. No one's even made an effort. It's like it didn't even exist. It's like proof, the whole world can see. Yeah, nobody responds because it's just either lack of understanding or I don't even know. Very fucking strange. All of that series proving, with the four angels and everything else, with the greatest secret never told. And like maybe 100, 150,000 views on the whole series. Guess how many trolls I had in Globe Trolls to want to have a debate. Out of all them views, not one wanted to come in and talk about it, because they only deal in bullshit, you see. Okay, the Globe Trolls or the Globe channels have zero. It's quite pitiful, actually. Can't even listen to them anymore anyway. Theatre Captain Kirk, and the theatre curtain, if you ask me, is about to be closed. I don't know. Thanks everybody anyway for popping by. Glad I did make the effort. Thanks Julie for everything. Now would be a good time to check out the reincarnation trap. I couldn't agree more. I think this historical happening, because it's biblical. I think all of history is in on this at the same time. Like I said, I think our ancestors are crawling out to us. I think when we wake up, the new paradigm keeps smashing them. The history will respond in kind. Okay, as in the other you or the other part of you in another time will also wake up, and all history will wake up simultaneously. Loops broken. They can't keep resetting us over and over again, and they can't pull stupid, insane shit like plagues, because that has been a dialectic from the very beginning. We talked about it, guys. You know, 3 years ago, I was talking about the Black Death and talking about plague doctors and showing you reports of people witnessing them outside with a spray, you know, with the like the Grim Reaper's scythe, yeah, what they carry. Well, this thing was supposed to have been spraying, and it was a sort of device. So they were spraying a disease or what have you, a miasma, in the Middle Ages. So I posted about that. So I knew that these plagues were psyops and possibly not real, even back then. Okay. And I posted about a year ago saying that they can, for a pandemic, they could easily do that. That would be the best thing they could do to close us all down. Nuclear war, everything, not that they exist, nuclear weapons, but a war, an apocalyptic war, is hard work, expensive, messy, and it leaves nothing. But a lot of other people are thinking this could be a complete reset and there could be a tidal wave, an apocalyptic event coming in the very near future, and they're just getting what they can before they cut out. Is that a scenario? Certainly fucking up, man. But we're in biblical times, no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it, guys. Bring back max temp production. If you see John Boy, if you see Jilly there in chat, Jilly Proof, that's the person you need for hemp products. I can show you with that. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. And sort out your painage. Oh, thanks for sharing, and thanks to all of you. Anybody you got stuff to send me? I'm martinlitka7@gmail.com. I will push now through this week. Sunday's Monday, a new week tomorrow with the barrier, because that's going woefully fucking slow. I'm living in, you see what I'm living in just now, didn't you? Yeah. That could have got a shit in the handbag quite easily. I could have ended up just fucking somewhere up there easily. But this was on. So I hope you all didn't hear all that. I'm gonna have to check my fucking feed now and play it back. Oh, thanks, Carol Watson. Yeah, it could be something to do with the firmament. I still think it is, because all of antiquity's pointing up, and it's all about the sky, you see, with antiquity's depictions. And it's like this convergence point, the hourglass, the time runs out, the scythe, the whole of the allegory shows that we get reset. It's all on a timer, even a mechanism. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. Where have you been? Yeah, a machine. That's what this place is. Yeah, and that dough up there, okay, that fucking thing's turning. It could be mechanical, or it's fucking artificial. That's for sure. Jasoja one says it's in all our kids' cartoons. Evil Doctors, MK Ultra. It is definitely. They put all, like in Disney films, they put all like subliminals even in the cover of Frozen. There's phallics and stuff. They put them into, like, these for children. Disney will do it. A lot of Middle Ages artists as well I've been pulling. I did a vlog about it 3 years ago. I'm trying to remember which artist it was now, who did exactly the same with his artists. Unless you really look, you see them, but you don't see them until you really look. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, Pizzagate, that's another one of those fucking nasty ass fucking wormholes to go down and get lost and never come back out. Oh, there's loads of them. I could name 100 different things that have been put up by the internet. None of us know anything about, get connected with. They tell us all about it. People think about it and think they know more about it. It's just, to me, it's a waste of fucking brain space. That's why I research, guys. Find our own stuff. Think for ourselves. Use our own minds. That's what I do. Because everybody is repeating other stuff from other people, other evil men, usually. Many of our literatures in history are written by women. I know, literatures like Woolf or Bronte sisters, or, Charlotte Bronte, all them. I'm not talking about them, guys, but I mean, how many women literalists have dictated our existence? Because some of these books, like H.G. Wells, or, George Orwell, or there's just so many. But how many female books have they let out to dictate our narrative? They just don't, do they? Not through time. So that's going to be over with as well. These suppressions, they keep doing to everybody. Machine, welcome to Machine. It's all right, I know where you've been. So I gotta go soon, guys. I'm like fading. Who could destroy my beautiful wickedness? That's what we need, right? Is they got the bad witch now, haven't they? The Wizard of Oz, okay? He's been exposed. Basically, Toto's lifted the curtain, so we got to see he was, basically a fat bloke from America behind there and not great Oz. So that's this place, isn't it? And he gets her back. They go back on a balloon as well. Isn't that very interesting? They go back on a balloon. She doesn't. She gets the satanic ruby slippers, clicks them 3 times. Home sweet home, Bob's your uncle. So they got the evil witch, okay, with the flying monkeys. What we need now, we need the good witch. We need the good witch of the West to come and sort shit out, is what we need. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. Yeah, they're really weird, aren't they? Them Battle of the Yellow Brick Road, Battle of the Yellow Brick Road, battle. No, don't start doing fucking films, man. Just start them up and never get off. Oh, Dane Austen, Liddy, good typo. Is white magic racist? I don't know. It sounds silly thing to say, really, Billy. White magic is just natural magic, and the foods and the herbs and everything. We're all practicing form of magic every single second of this day, and all of us are actors too. We act in our everyday lives as a survival mechanism for each circumstance, for each person that we meet. We do a different personification of ourselves to suit that person that is in front of us. We're never the same. We're different people. We're really complex as people, especially with other people. But we do magic. We do white magic every single minute of the day with our words. We're doing spells as we talk. We're doing Phoenician spells. We're doing, as long as the intent's not there, I guess you can take it out. Or if you have the knowledge of what you're doing, I think it can be neutralized. That's what I think anyway. Enlightenment is exciting. We're born enlightened. I am human. We're all born enlightened, and then it's a downward process from there. Okay, they kick it out of us. So we're born completely enlightened. Then they get us into, education systems, nurseries, vaccines, the full septic, toxic shit of this place that they're exposed to. It's fucking terrible in the West. It is. It's just like Soylent Green, the film. Can't breathe the air. Esmeralda. That's probably a clue as well. Esmeralda, Hunchback of Notre Dame. A green stoned witch. That's what she is. She's I've seen a thing about her. She was an actress, and I watched a little documentary on her. But they reckon that film, The Wizard of Oz, was made in two different time zones, and they reckon that the black and white version was from much, much older. I can't see how that could have happened with the actors, but some people say because the beginning of the film's created in black and white, and then when she gets into the twister, okay, and into the twister, and then she's in the Wizard of Oz land, and then it's fucking epic. Technicolor. Yeah, I think blue tack is. I got white tack myself, and I didn't fucking buy it for that. Okay, it's just they never have blue tack in fucking the shop, and I don't go to Old Bargains anymore because you've got a queue on the spot. I ain't doing that shit ever. So I'm gonna have problems with the outside world, aren't I? Then you have incantation on audience and blood to bind. Blood to bind. Not sure what that means, Ragnar. Sounds a bit Nordic. Never go full Viking. It's all brainwashing, all of it. But even unplugging, and you get a bit of it back, thankfully. But it's the way we've been programmed. The programs we've all shared as kids, and and all the news events and all of the history that has happened. We've all shared the same experience. It's absolutely crazy. But one thing that's not missed is every single one of us are here now in the same moment of time. And look what time we're living in. Yeah. Look at all the other people that exist in this moment of time right now as well. Yeah. All the people you know of. Crazy thing, isn't it? All the people that have gone before us as well. That's a crazier thing. The Queen has abdicated. Trump was placed. Yeah, Leah, you say that, but if there was an abdication, wouldn't it come up on my Google feed for the British news? Queen's abdicated. fuck all on there about abdication. In fact, there's nothing on there about the Queen on the British news. Prince Philip Fury, Duke forced to stand down after opposing tricky burial plans. I think this is Thumbikins is gone now. Let's have a look. Soft abdication. Yeah, but it's in a dodgy newspaper. No, he's not gone nowhere. No, it's bullshit. No, it's nothing about the king, nothing about anything in British news, only in the alternative media on YouTube so far. Kick the crown of Queenie and the coronet, John too, yeah, John the Turd. I don't want any of them. I don't want any leaders, do you? We should all look after ourselves, get rid of the fucking lot of them, is what I think. We don't need to replace one tosser with another. Fuck that shit. I'm playing. Mel, be Prime Minister, Mel. You can sort it out. Be in the queue. I worked in B&Q. It was fucking hellish. Worst job ever. They was like a Nazi organisation. They wanted you to have to communal hugs in the morning with a bunch of strangers. Yeah. Fucking hug in the morning. Fucking hell. Fuck that shit. Fucking hell. I need time to wake up, me. It needs like an hour to get my shit together when I wake up. Yeah. Can't be like people interacting. Wow, you're all going too quick. 250 I've managed to retain on this time. It's totally freaky. People are posting vids of the plaques gone. I've seen them. I've seen them plaques. I posted when they're on my thumbnail. I am human love. What's that? They are not to mess with. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't know what to believe with all of that. It seems fucking just a joke to me. In fact, I watched it through, and my honest appraisal of it was, well, it's fucking ridiculous. That's exactly my thoughts after I watched it. I thought, how fucking ridiculous. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this guy could come in and rule the world. Anything could happen at this stage. Right, thank you, big billings, blessings to all. No blessings. Okay, and thank you, and bless you. Okay, I hope all of you are unwell. None of you are well. I hope. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Q's another bullshit psyop, mate. First second I saw it, you can't go and trust anything like that, right? Trust people. Trust people who look in the eye, not some invisible fucker from somewhere in America. Okay, there's a computer anyway. Love you too, Mary. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Laura, don't bless me. That's blessing me. No, Kirk. No, I won't. All right, just a word between you two. Yeah, wake up from this nightmare. Yeah, whoever's having this bad dream, wake the fuck up. Okay, because we've had enough now. Man, what's going on with his life? Okay. Yeah, it's great. It's great that we're all. No, Mike Borg. Don't include me in any things like that. Okay. I'm going to just do whatever I can in the time that I'm here, that I'm supposed to do, the job that I'm supposed to do, and that is it. End of. Okay. I'm supposed to do something specific, and I'm not sure what it is. Keep asking. Whatever it is, I've done it yet. Work is killing me right now. Suddenly, you're allergic. Oh, is it bandana? I could have made a breadana, couldn't I? Oh no, don't worry. Yeah, we need to work together. You know, I wanted to make this, right. This is what I was thinking. I thought, all these fucking groovy truthers, and look how much we're kicking ass and sorting the world out. We could have had all of the best, and still can, YouTubers, okay, or the biggest names. Step out of the ego and their amount of subscribers. So like Max Egan, okay, you're gonna have to say about all this, haven't you? Richie from Boston, or Richie, okay, and all these big YouTubers, yeah, like big Globebusters, and all of them, because between them all, Jaren, okay, they would have 1 million subscribers, okay. Everybody do in the Truther movement, do a little, say, couple of minutes, 20-second segment saying how they really feel, or a big truth about all of the shit that's going down. And then if that was put together, posted on all of these channels, that would go super viral. Millions and millions and millions and millions would see it. And hopefully it would be poignant and have a super impact and do a big job. That way, the truthers would have actually achieved something in this fucking place, is what I was thinking. So I've shot this out there about 12 times, but even if I asked them, they just fucking ignore me anyway. So whatever, each their own. Hey ho, I try. Freeze lemons and grate. Oh, I have lemonade with apple cider vinegar in it. Turned onto it quite well. It was fucking lush stuff. It's ought to be right out. Nice, feeling great. Powerful stuff. Think tanking together is a beautiful thing because it's unselfish sharing is how you get anywhere. Okay, it's been like it for years and years. No one is just, everyone's been just fucking wicked, glorious, and selfish. Seeing it outside in other YouTube realms, and everyone's like up their own and into themselves and not really friends or with, you know, with their subscription bases. They're seeing it as just like ends to a means or what have you. So that's all over YouTube, you know, people just turning it over, talking about other people's stuff, doing their job for them, instead of doing something fucking cool and noble. Like a super video that will go super viral and wake everybody up. Just an idea anyway. Anyway, Frankie, I don't know, it's racist fucking related. That's a word I don't even use. It's not even in my vocabulary. I am mint beans, summer squash. Oh, I like a bit of squash. Basil, planting some more. I haven't got a garden, Laura. I can't plant anything. Plus, I don't plan on staying around any longer. That was fucked up tonight, that was. Oh, thank you, Don King. You think it's a fantastic idea, do you? Oh, thanks. Oh. I could ask them all. I know them all, and sort of kick ass if I could, and I would. You know, I tell a lot of them off any fucking way, and say just make it happen. But I'm not actually sure of everyone's motives anymore. The truth's like the most important thing in my fucking life. I can't believe that we're just letting this slide without, you know, being so fucking clever. All of these brains together, and they come up with nothing. Fucking. So yeah, any rich people out there, okay, who want to make Bavaria a real thing, okay, we got land in Australia. We're looking at land in Wales, but I've really got money. We've got land in. We've been promised land everywhere, okay? But we're trying to manage it. We're trying to send people there. We're trying to set it all up. It's still ongoing. So if you are into it, oh, thanks, Laura. Thanks. That's really sweet of you. Thank you very much. Contact me. martinleague7gmail.com, okay? Or didiva on outlook.com. And she redirected to me, okay? Because I got so many emails coming in. I got help. But seriously, in all seriously, time's ticking away. I don't know what anyone's fucking waiting for. You're sitting waiting for somebody else to do something for them, and a miraculous salvation, you know, from the sky. What is everyone waiting for? Yeah, I'm game. I'll do whatever it takes at this stage to save you, you know, to save everyone. I will. That's it. Because there's nothing bigger, is there? Okay. I have to put my selfish, humanly fucking things aside. Martin, Mary Billings. My work is so important. All our work is. It just needs to be more people. There's more people. The rest of the world's all watching absolute bollocks, aren't they? And just it's all lower vibrational stuff and fabulous. It's unfortunate, really. We'll see how people, you know, change their lifestyles now with this new insanity going on. Okay, I think people's lifestyles changing. They're stuck in all the time, online all the time. People start getting interested in history, flat Earth, stuff like that. I think that'll happen. All right, thanks, Hippie Shake. Thanks, Beth. I gotta go. I got a whisper waiting for me. Okay, that's not product placement. I'm just showing you. If you've got whispers in America, bubbly chocolate like Aero. And I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a whisper. I'm gonna have some guacamole hummus with Doritos. That's what I'm gonna have for snackage. Okay, does that sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan, right? Thanks, Psilocybin9. Thank you, my brother Shroomy, for everything you do. Jem Marie, from the UK. I'm from the UK as well, Jim Murray. It's a small world, isn't it? Crystal Anderson, thank you for coming. Mike James, I can close one eye. Fucking hell, my eyes are terrible. And we don't know anything. Zal, all hail, all hail. Zal, did you know the Queen knows all about you? Yeah, she talks a fucking lot about Zal. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you're late, by the way. I gotta go now. That's because I'm Moxie. Peace and love to you, my brother. And thanks to you as well, brother. Cycle Dave. No, the Earth is flat. June 21st eclipse. Yeah, I'm aware of that. We was going to have a party. I mentioned it. I don't know if it's still on, but I reckon it could be. Okay, is a summer solstice party. Okay, unlock your Brian. Listen to Mal. Okay, unlock your Brian. Okay, free mind. Okay, like that. Free mind. Yeah, we want to have some sort of fezzy or some sort of gathering of maybe the FEB crowd. Yeah, I don't know if anyone could travel or what have you. But, you know, last time I had a meet, many people turned up. This time I know it will be a lot more. Plus, people travel from far and wide anyway to come to a Flat Earth British meet. So we'll have a talk about that, myself and Mal, and we'll try and plan something out. Okay, well, we'll have a party because it's been such a shit fucking year, you know. Year hasn't even started, nothing's happened. Yeah, make your own entertainment. Yes, Cycle Dave, brother. I was supposed to have met you in Amsterdam, and I was spewing, right? But that week it was just not going to happen, and I just did other stuff anyway. I didn't go to Amsterdam, but it melts. Scarab, thank you for everything. Parties on, Julie. Listen, nobody parties like us. We have the fucking best music. Okay. Everybody got to be dancing. I mean, everybody. It's like just a thing you've got to do. Okay. You should be dancing. After that, you'll be dancing forever. Okay. Until you go to sleep, you won't be dancing then. Peace and love, Zar. Thank you for coming. I got to go. Honest, it's 20 past 11 UK time, and I need to sort my shit out. You purchased the Holy Grail of the Flat Earth. Oh, thank you very much, Popular. Okay, I know. Yeah, I've had 100% feedback on that. The only bad feedback is, you know, the people who printed the book, like I didn't print the book or make the cover, by the way, is they cropped my image on the back to one fucking eye. You can see a bit of my other eye anyway. It's two eyes. And somebody was saying, what's with the one eye on the fucking cover, man? No, you fucking Freemason. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely let me in. No fucking problem. Listen. Like Groucho Marx said, any club that would have me in it, I wouldn't want to be in. Fucking right. Ugh. It was quite funny, Groucho, actually. I watched a later interview with him. I think it was on Parkinson. And the guy was clever. Yeah, the guy was smart, Groucho Marx. Thank you, Mary Lister. Peace and love to you all. Be good. Don't look at any shit on the telly. Don't listen to any of their bullshit. Don't let them spoil your buzz, spoil your vibe. Yeah, Groucho's wicked, Billy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really dig them too. Keep your vibration up because it's really at this stage is vitally important. Okay, yeah. And the magic is going to keep coming. It's the never-ending story is what you're in here right now, guys. You know, everything that's going to happen now will just be like real, like that, like the never-ending story. Okay. Oh, 11:20. I gotta go. Meditation, I don't do meditation anymore, DJ. I spent actually years, but now I believe that if you empty your mind, that it could be in danger of some demonic thought form coming in knowing you're now empty. Because you have all sorts of weird fucking stuff down in your head, don't you, when you get in meditation disturbances from your psyche. And some of them are really sharp. And I think that, you know, because they're more intense, I think that you're leaving yourself open, channeling-wise, to demonic entities. Is what I think through meditation. They've got to look at the people who's been pushing it forever, you know, like Timothy Leary, you know, tuning dropout, CIA. All of them that have been pushing this narrative, the Krishna consciousness in society, you know, dressed in orange, 33, push like there's no tomorrow, oogles of fucking money, you know, the International Society of Krishna Consciousness. And they're based on meditation. And I think it leaves you wide open. I would watch that. I would be very careful with meditation. Okay, it's just pushed too much by the same sort of mentality, and it's always that thing again. just sense everywhere. Anyway, New Earth's epic. Yeah, I've watched her for a long time. She's only on my Tatarian channel, subbed. I think I should resub her. I haven't watched any of this stuff for a long time, to be honest. But yeah, she was wicked. I tried to talk to her once, about 2-3 years ago. I sent an email and said, yeah, I love your stuff. Do you want to have a talk with me? And she just sent me a video back about, like, the Earth's not flat. Coppers kill bacteria on contact. Yeah, it does. Yeah, there's I got silver, pure silver in my kettle, which it's colloidal silver basically, sorts the water out, which I need to get a water distiller as soon as actually I get things sorted. North and south balance. It's all about balance. It's all about balance of the right and the left hand hemisphere, and I've been trying, to meet it somewhere in the middle. But I'm a Martin monster. Okay, I'm a Martin person, so I have to be Martin. Martin takes over Martin, if that makes any sense. Years ago, I was really fucking not good. I was out of control, really, and I used to lose control and not be able to regain it. I would have no, I couldn't boss myself around an order, and it was out of control, crazy person in its place. But thankfully, in my later years, I've managed to gain control over said crazy person completely, hopefully. Although I didn't usually lose my shit earlier, but I was completely in the right there, guys. Okay, you can't have people taking a piss like that. And when you say go, not fucking going, sitting there making themselves a fucking fuck off. Yeah, that's my rant. Even Buddha is used this way. Yeah, but Buddhism is something I do practice. Okay, I practice Zen Buddhism. I repeat sutras. I just lost my Buddha under my bed. I still do. It's a different thing altogether, Zen Buddhism, and I still appreciate the finer, nuances of it. It's like I still say this. There's mantras, if you like, that you can say with Zen Buddhism. So it was adoration to all the Buddhas, adoration to the teaching that knows no obstructions, thus Tishta, Sri Sapta, one who's contestant to the glorious one hails. So it was things like that. This little, nice one, God, you rock, sort of things. Yeah, or not God, creator, creator, whatever, the universe, you rock. And then, when you just work it out, what's happening here and who the real creators are, God is, this place becomes really malleable and you can easily play with it. But if you're doing it for the good, it's absolutely fucking fantastic. People are doing the same for the bad, I am finding. Sandwich and chips inside. I need a sandwich. I could do it. Too late for cheese. Cheese gives you bad dreams, but having cheese late at night, so I heard. Don't know if it's true. What bullshit. My mother made it up. She's made up a lot of stuff, superstitions. Oh, no, don't put a fucking hat on the bed. Oh, no, don't put shoes on the table. Oh, no, fucking... What other one was there? Oh, there was hundreds of strange superstitions I had to grow up with. Fucking hell. Yeah, we made some superstitions up as well, and we had to keep... Shungite, yeah. I got, Kimberly, it's a meteorite fragment from the Numabi Desert strewn field. It's got like lines on it, and I think that because it's made of metal, okay, and it's slightly magnetic. I'm gonna magnet you. I think it's a piece of the firmament that fell off, or maybe the system that it basically revolves on. Okay, the track, if you like. Yeah, don't touch your face. Don't touch your face, and don't eat your snot. Oh, and if you do, make sure it's your own. Okay. Not free time. Knock on wood. I tell you what, I still do, Liddy, as well. Is when I bang my elbow. You may have seen me do it earlier. I bang the other one for luck. Okay, I always do that as well. Okay, that's one of my mother's nutty things. Yeah, knock on wood. I always do that. Knock on wood, or touch wood, and I go like that. Magpies. What about magpies? Seemed like three earlier. I had a squirrel. I had a squirrel in my tree. Oh, I told you. I got all excited there. Yeah, fucking lovely squirrel. Yeah, it's like half grey, half red. Big fluffy tail. And he was looking right at me. It's fucking cool. Like, coming in here. I'm gone. One for sorrow, two for... Yeah, but I thought it was just out of a television program, Magpie. One for sorrow, two for joy, three for a girl, four for a boy, five for silver, six for gold, seven for a secret never to be told. Ka-ching! I saw 9 magpies the other day. What happens with the other 3? So it's like, it only goes to 7. There's a secret never to be told. Okay, so what happens after that? See, it's not precise science, is it, magpie counting? And it's seen by 2, it's not true. So if you're working with someone and they see the 1 magpie, it's not, listen, it's not a definite you can have a shit day because you see 1 magpie when you woke up. Okay, that happened to me the other day, and it was an okay day. And I seen 1 maggie. So don't believe that. Okay, you're just programming yourself into a shit day. You're doing that. Yeah, smash a like button. Yeah, and I'll be back in a day on my main channel when everyone's caught up with my last post. Okay, if you haven't seen it, please do. And a great secret never told, but I think I'll leave that till the end of the week. Well, probably about Thursday, maybe. Yeah, I don't really look at anything to do with the plague or anything. Just being awkward, just me. Okay, and doing other stuff. I got this thing like in my head that if you keep thinking about illness all the time, talking about illness all the time, you might make yourself ill, like psychosomatically fucking make yourself ill when going on about illness all the time. And it's what everyone's thinking about all the time and picturing it in their minds. I don't. I know once fucking picture don't give a shit. I do give a shit, obviously, but I mean, it's fucking not real. It's invisible, meaning it's not there. Mandala, I'm not sure yet, Deborah, about all that. Things are changing, but I think it's just us waking up to history, and I think things are just shifting because of the result of that. Okay, definitely not the same plane we were in a year ago, or 6 months ago, even. What about quinine? What about quinine? It's interesting stuff, that is. So you're all doing cooking suggestions, cooking recipes. Oh, that's Julie, my mouth's watering. I wish you hadn't have said all that. Oh, fucking hell. My stomach's heard you. It's making noises. And if any, I've got a stomach voice. My stomach's like, that's nice. And it says, as well, it grumbles, it goes, ugh. It's like stomach voice in your stomach brain, or Brian. Yeah, you got a stomach, Brian? Right, I gotta go, guys, because I'm just talking endlessly, yeah. Oh, elderflower. I love elderflower water. I can't read all that, Michael DeSalvo. Voodoo. How did you know all that? Were you there? Or did you read it somewhere? People keep telling me stuff like they definitely know because they were there. One magpie, blink, you see it twice. Of course. Of course. Why didn't I work that out earlier? An entire lifetime of being worried. It's fucking true, that is. Never thought about that. Well done, Mel. She unburdened us from the magpie thing going on forever, guys. Do you hear that? 200 of you are cured from magpie problems. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Rue. Much love to you guys. Okay, Kirsten. Thanks to you too. Bill Gates. Yeah, I don't talk about him. It's a fucking psycho. Just don't even stab me. I've had enough weird night. Much love to you guys. Take care. Okay, don't be despondent in the weirdness. I know it's freaky. I know it's weird. I feel the same. I do. Mosquitoes are bred by. I read that about Psycho Dave about all them mosquitoes in that CIA document thing. I thought it was the most unusual thing ever, why they would want to breed millions of mosquitoes in the North Pole. Thank you, Matthew Davis. That phone's making mental songs. So yeah, they turned the summer off for a little bit. It's disappointing. I was loving that heat. Is Turin bull piss? Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. Red Bull is bull piss, mate. You're drinking fucking bull piss, or worse. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't even do it. I don't drink any energy drinks to make some hair go. So it's not safe. No Red Bull and vodka. Don't have them. Cheers, Matt. I hope you're getting a better mood. I am in a better mood, Frankie. I'm in a good mood. Just people fucking. What happens? I don't know where I live, love. I'm in the real world. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Vertic, you know it, brother. Vandana, Dawn, Thank you, Mel. Thank you for modding all your helpfulness, epicness. Roosters lay eggs. They're male. Roosters are male, ain't they? They're not female. Or are they a species and you get a male and a female rooster? All right, yeah, of course. I don't know. I'm from Britain. I don't even think I've seen a rooster. Chickens are fucking wicked, though. Cherry pie. No, I gotta go. Just keep talking about food all the time now. Doing me in. Thanks, guys. Right, I'll see you in a day or two. Good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, as usual. And you know where I am if you need me. Okay, mattleague7@gmail.com. Good.